Crystal in, and we're going to do Facebook Live, so we're going to do this collective blood moon. So as everybody is collecting, wow, as connecting into this, if you guys could share it out, it'd be powerful. Let me check it, make sure everything's going accordingly. Yeah, my heart is so big right now, you can feel. So we're going to do this collective. So we're going to go into the blood moon that is here and now, and yeah, and you could feel this. So allow it to come forward for you. So, as everyone is connecting in, hello everyone, hello, hey mom, how are you doing? If you guys could share this out, that would be great. We're going to connect as a collective, release a lot of shit that we've been carrying around, and yeah, bring forward whatever needs to be brought forward. So the more people that come forward, hey Laura, how are you doing? Man, I felt your heart connect in, and then I looked up and it was you. I love that. Thank you. And it's so amazing because, man, my tribe is coming together. Our tribe is coming together for all of us. So this is actually going to be a two-part series today. Rita, hey Chad. This is going to be a two-part. We're going to bring forward, and then at 4 o'clock I'm going live for another part. So I'm allowing what those parts are to be because I don't know. I'm just allowing. So, yeah. If you guys could share this out, that would be great. My heart is so big. Wow, don't you guys feel it? Feel your hearts connecting in? Wow. I just love you all. Okay. I love you all that are coming on. I love you so much. I love you all. I love you all. I could feel your heart so big. So, as we're connecting into this energy here and now, I want you guys to take some breaths. We're going to connect so that everybody starts connecting as a collective that is tuning in. We're going to talk about what's going on in the physical frame right now. And yeah, just let it all just come full in its full potential. Just take 3 deep breaths. Another one. Yeah, one more time. Yeah. Feel your heart get big. Feel yourself lock in. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Mary. Hey, everyone, come forward. So just feel your energy field lock in. I'm bringing forth the highest potential of you. So feel your higher self lock into you as you're breathing, as you're connecting to this energetic force, and to say an allowance to allow what is to come forward. Yeah, powerful. The energies, if you get good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good day, right? So let me see who's all on here real fast. Chad, hey, Lisa, hey, Allison, hey. Oh man, I feel all your hearts. So as everybody is connecting and coming on, Clay, how are you doing? Your Reiki candle is lit. I got 2 candles going too, Laura. And how amazing, because as I was lighting my first candle, which I have one of courage, because this is a lot of courage for us. We're to have the courage to go through this journey, to the courage of what we're doing in our own physical life. So we're the courage to waken up to our own awareness of who we truly are. And so this is powerful. Hey, Jim, how are you doing? Powerful for sure, right? This energy is so powerful. As soon as I woke up this morning, my body, I just felt energized. This is an energizing, it's like on steroids. This energy is completely like on steroids. And I was like, wow. And I was just integrating it into our body, my body, into our bodies, into my body. And yeah, we have multiple bodies. So yeah, I was integrating those into my bodies, and you could just feel that. It was just igniting everything in me. I could feel it even penetrating into Gaia and into New Gaia. Wow, into New Gaia. Yeah, absolutely. So as we're connecting into this energy that's here and now, what's taking place is the the super blood moon, wolf moon, is taking us, and also to another event that's happening is all the planets have aligned to for this event. Hey Alexander, hey Jackie, absolutely. So everything has aligned to this event that is happening right now. So I was filling into the moon, the eclipse that's happening also. So we have a lot of things that are lining up for this. So if you're tuning into it, you can feel the transformation happening within you. It's rearranging. Are your ears just like tuned in, like high pitches just like come and go? That's you tuning in. It's downloads. There's a lot of meanings to it. It's you tuning into the frequencies. Also, it's showing you, okay, I'm receiving a download to tune in, to take a breath, that your frequency is rising. So as this is happening, this eclipse, as we have went through many eclipses over the last 2 years, this eclipse is an eclipse that's going to help you transform. And I feel like over 6 months to a year of this journey. So this eclipse is transforming us, but it's a powerful one that's taking you deep into you, in the creation of you, because 2019 adds up to 3, and that's all about creation. So it's taking you into the corners of you to create your reality. So this is not a lunar eclipse, full moon, super moon that's just going to come and go and you carry it for just a couple weeks. This is going to stay with you for a while, this energy. So this energy is transforming us. Hey, John, and I'm allowing everybody to connect. We're going to do a collective healing of all of our shit, all of everything. And we're not even going to figure out what any of that is because that's attachment. So we're going to do a collective healing. And but I want to bring forth what's happening right now in the physical. So, hey, Monica. And as you guys are joining in, feel your heart, feel yourself balance. Just take some breaths as you're joining in. Just breathe into what's being brought forward here and now, and just breathe and feel your heart open to the frequency that is here and now, because I've called forth the collective, even beings that will watch us later on. They are actually present here in the physical, even though they haven't watched it yet. So if any of you guys have watched my YouTube videos or watched my live videos, I bring forth healings. I bring forth my authenticness. But I channel Airion, and I know Airion's going to come through. I always say he, but it's really no he. There's no feminine and male there, but they hold both energy. But yeah, I just always feel that. And but he's a collective of 12, and I channel the channel of light of Airion. Also, too, drink lots and lots of water. Your body is 70% water, and as you're going through this transmission, as you're allowing your body to transform into its uniqueness, when you drink water, it grounds you. Hey, Brenda, oh my God, I felt your heart connected, Brenda. As soon as I felt you, wow, I just love that. I love that because we are also becoming more sensitive. You're becoming more tuned to the people around you. And so, and what is happening is as we have went through these eclipses, we have transformed through each eclipse. We have went through layers of our beingness, through the sun eclipses, through the moon, lunar eclipses, and through the solar and lunar eclipses. It has transformed us in a way because we're going through layers and layers and layers. And so as we're going through these layers of us, you are feeling yourself transform. So when you drink a lot of water, it's part of you, and I am the living water because water is life. And so when you drink that and you bless the water and let it bless your body, it can do its transforming that it needs to do. It is very in your highest potential to ground your energy. Grounding is putting your feet on dirt. Shoes were the worst things that were ever made, because we are here to ground this energy into Gaia. And it's part of us. It transforms us in such a way that it heals our body. When we touch trees and hug trees, it heals us. When we put our bare feet on ground, it heals us. And so I have taken silver tape, silver tape, and I hooked it to a copper wire, and then I laid it across my bed, and then I put it into a grounding element outside. Now, I have done this before, but I just started doing it again. It's freaking powerful, because you're grounding your energy constantly, and you just lay with your skin on top of the metal tape is what I used across my bed, and you can feel the difference. You feel healed. You feel refreshed. You feel your energy. Gaia is here to heal us. All the implements of our healings are part of Gaia. So if you're disconnecting from Gaia, you're going to have a harder time. So taking baths of water with salt in them are very, very beneficial for your life. Drinking lots of water, saging your house, or using Palo Santo or dried pine needles also, or basil clears your house. These rituals help you. So do them. They're very powerful. Light candles, and be very aware of that. These energies are transmuting through you into Gaia. And when you are connected into the nature that you are, then it helps transform it easily and faster. So really anchor in these light beings of you into nature. So, like right now, we've been having storms. I even put my feet outside in the mud. I was sitting on my stairs, and it was raining, and there's mud there, and man, I could just feel it. Feel it. But do whatever you got to do. Even if it's cold, open up all your windows, doorway, and sage the crap out of your house, because those energies stay stagnant, especially in wintertime. We close everything down. No, let the fresh air go, even if you're cold for a moment. It's invigorating. Open up all your windows, or at least the 2 windows and a door, and then sage the crap out of your house. I've been doing it, and today I did it. It's like my house, all the alarms went off. My house just ignited. I'm releasing so much. Also, too, when you're going through this, as you're releasing, you have set up a test so that you can do a loop to see how things are you're going to react to something. So as you're releasing stuff, feel this in your heart, as you're releasing stuff, a loop is going to come back around, and it's not going to show up with the face you know, and it's not going to show up how you think it's going to show up, but it's going to show up because you are testing you. So, not everything, but individual things, because it's going to show up. How are you going to respond to it now? How are you going to respond to it now? And the best way for you to respond to it is not to respond to it. Don't respond to it at all. I send love. Thank you for showing me the validation of what I let go of. And I send that love, whatever it is, I send it love, and I send me love. That I have grown past that. So, if you have an indication that you need to respond, that is a pinpoint moment saying the loop is here. So, if you get caught up in the loop, don't judge yourself. Just catch yourself. As soon as you catch yourself, start from there. Oh yeah, this is a loop. I send love to this. Because everything is going to retest you. So once you let go of something, it goes back out into the universe. It's going to come back around to see how you react to it this time. So as you're releasing, because we're releasing many, many layers of us. You are not just seeing the physical that you are right here. You are multidimensional. And all those realms that you are participating in is connecting to you. And if you are allowing yourself to wake up to the highest purpose of you, you are feeling and knowing those connections. Those connections are your highest potential of you. Now, if you are an awareness that this isn't for me, there is a lifetime of you that is awakening. And not everybody's going to waken up here because we need the dark to show the light. So it's like we're going through waves. And these waves are going to be very high over this next year. This next year, people, I know, I send love to the loop. And that's what we're going to release the loop, and we're going to release the suffering. We're going to release all that today. And that's wonderful. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And I send love to all of that. So as we are going through this energy here and now, what happened with me yesterday is, and it's been happening for a while now, is as all the planets are aligning, I realized, because I felt them, all those planets are in part of us. All those planets are part of our energetic field. And you could feel that. I could feel each planet within my coreness. Like it even makes me want to stand up taller. So as you're allowing yourself to connect to all the energies that are here now for your highest potential transformation, allow it to happen. So I integrated these energies that are here and now in my cellness, not in my just my beingness, but in my cellness, in my energetic field, in my emotional body, in all parts of me. Because you're running 3 bodies at one time. You have an etheric body, which is your energetic body. You have your emotional body that a lot of us run from, and then you have your physical body. All these bodies are layers upon you, and so you are acclimating all these layers of you into oneness. And you could feel this. You could feel this intertwining of this oneness happening within your inner self. This can only take place within your inner self. That's the only place it can take place. There isn't anything out here you can change. It has to take place within here. And so at the planets computing, that's so amazing. And thank you, Monique, for bringing that forward, because the planets are communicating. And I was going to bring that forward later on. I was going to allow Airion to bring that forward because he brought that forward to me. The planets are communicating to us. So allow that communication to open up to its highest and best. And wow, watch what happens. Watch what happens. Blew me away when it happened yesterday. So thank you for bringing that forward. And that's where we're going. We're connecting to all that we are. We are not the singular being that we think we are. We're connecting to all that we are. So when we're calling forth our tribe, it's not just the physical tribe, it's everything. The non-physical, the nature, the plants, the animals, everything. Everything is showing up for you. When you call forth your tribe, do you see like a bird show up to you? Or a cat, or a dog, or a frog? I don't even know why frogs showed up. But we are connecting to that. So we are not thought. Yes. Thought, we are one. We are one. And thank you, Brenda, for bringing that forward. We are one. And there is a subconscious that we are all connected to that runs in our mind. It's like a videotape. And so you connect into a thought that just drops in. That thought drops in, and then you connect to it, and then you add an emotion into it, and then you allow that to transform as you need it to transform. So when you're connecting to thought, it is your subconscious that you are connecting to. Now, what's going on with me is I don't feel that so much. But when I connect to that, I can feel that pinpoint of where it's coming to, and it feels like it's coming from right here. So, and that's right brain. I don't even, whatever that means. But I can feel that connect right there. And so, and then what happens is I can feel it. It goes through me, and I can feel it connect to my heart. So, because that's what I radiate from my heart. So, but my heart is showing me that I am connecting to that subconscious that is running. But we're switching that to now, today. We're switching that we're running from our super consciousness always. So I'm asking a switch to be switched within all of you who are watching now and people who tune into this later. This switch, the switching from the subconsciousness to the superconsciousness that you are. So that your energetic mind, because it is a piece of you, so it's part of you. You don't want to not work with it. So what you want to do is integrate your mind into your heart, into your cells, into your beingness, into all of that. So that your mind starts running from a knowing instead of a familiarity that it is always known. We are releasing the familiarity that we have been used to. We tune into that because it's become such a part of us. That is no longer for our highest and best. Change is for our highest and best. Allowance is for our highest and best. And in allowance, change happens. So if you're connecting that, even in what you think the end result of how something's going to play out, we're releasing that crap too. And being the middleman of how you think it's going to happen, we're releasing all that crap too. Everything that's being brought forward here, we are releasing it. We're releasing it. I'm clicking this major switch in me and for the collective to switch on. Wow, and I just felt it click inside of me, and it was just like a huge light switch right now, and you can feel it. Click on to your super consciousness instead of running from what you feel was familiar, what you feel, what you knew. We're growing past that. We're coming into a higher awareness of us, and it's going to happen. Even for the ones who choose to be asleep, they're going to become their biggest process, which maybe look darker. As we become lighter, the darker's got to look darker. Well, the darker beings are igniting the light. They are showing you how to return to the light. So they bring such a great gift to our experience. In this experience of your awareness, when you start seeing and realize the gifts that are here instead of seeing it as you were used to, your life changes. When something is brought forward and you see the gift in it, even though you feel hardness and you honor yourself and you move past it, that is honoring you, and that's what we're going back to, honoring ourselves. And by honoring yourself, and by honoring your presence, your knowing, your beingness, your emotions, your love, when you honor you, and don't even hold on to the honor word, honor you brings such a blissful, because you are returning to you. And when you gift yourself that honoring, you can feel the balance in it because you're balanced with your inner source. You are completely becoming balanced with your inner source. It feels good in the body. When you feel good in your body is telling you, I'm aligned with my inner source. When there's chaos going on in the body, it is telling you, and a lot of people are having anxiety right now. Anxiety's dropping into my awareness right now. A lot of people are dropping into anxiety because anxiety is such a great gift. Anxiety shows you so many things. It's showing you that you are not aligned. It is showing you that your inner beingness is not aligned physically. Beings are around you. That's also, you are opening up to your own awareness. And so when you feel into the anxiety, when you start feeling into its authentic force, because there is a force in anxiety, and I've had it, so, but then I started feeling more into what is bringing it forward, because people bring it into the topical. Okay, the topical is you're holding it here. It's showing you something's going on. Something needs to be rearranged. You need to realign. You need to breathe, because what's the first thing that people do when they go into anxiety? They quit breathing. They start holding their breath. Okay, so if you start bringing forth this breath, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Then you start internalizing the frequency. And then you feel the power of it because it's changing you. And that feels unfamiliar to you. So as you are going into your unfamiliarness, it brings forward anxiety because you want to control it. You want to only be as you know, as what you're familiar with. Well, this is bringing forth great change. Great change. And you can feel this, the power in that. The power, because each thing that we bring forward, there is another frequency behind the frequency that is brought forward in society. If you really feel into the frequencies that are taking place, feeling the frequency behind it, there is a lot more taking place than what you see. There is like a billion perceptions to everything that is being seen by you. When you start connecting to the highest potential of what that is coming forward for you, you start seeing life differently. And then you see what is being brought forward for you. So, Lamora, I just love you. Lamora, I just love you, love you, love you. That wow, I just felt you connect in, and I just love you, Brenda. I just love you. I call it understanding. The thing is that we put so many labels, and thank you, Brenda, for bringing this forward. We put so many labels on stuff, and that's the one thing that I am releasing today is labels. We label it even in an understanding because you think you understanding. We don't understand shit because it's going to change. If you think you got an understanding, then you have an attachment thinking that it can only be that way. Well, it's going to shift. So we understand nothing because it's going to shift and change. I am done with the labels in my life. I am done with that because you can feel the limitation. When you label something, you can start feeling it limiting. It starts putting a box around it. It's only going to be this way. No. Break those boxes down. Break those walls down. That's how we self-sabotage our life. Oh, we hear something and then we connect into it and then we start labelizing it to fit into our life the way we want it to feel. You can feel that. It's creating a box. That's where a lot of spiritual ego is. There's a lot of light beings that are running from spiritual ego, and you can feel that. You can feel that when you tune in, and that's your ability. If you are tuning into them and you are feeling, you can feel them. When you're tuning into somebody and they feel topical, it feels like outside of yourself. That is someone's energy running from the topical. So it's not a clear frequency. Okay? That's your ability tuning into them. This is what your guides and your body is showing you, your ability. So when you tune into somebody and you're feeling them, oh, wow, they just feel topical, you know, or a lot of things will start connecting and you're like, I don't even know where this is coming from my mind. It's because it's all topical. So they're running from that subconscious. You could feel it. Feel it. It's like barriers. So that is ability that you are learning. So we'll clear that, let that go, because everybody has a right to be where they are, because they'll move past through it just as you will. So then, now, what I bring forward is integration. Feel it in my cells. Feel the beingness of my cells, my light being, I am translucent. You can feel my energy. It is a heart energy. INA. It is a purity. No boundaries. That's what I feel when I feel into my energy. That is purity, because that when I run into beings like this that feel like I feel unlimitless. I feel ignited. I feel energized. That's the being that I want to participate with. That's the being that is for my highest and best. That's what I bring forward, is for always my highest and best. So that's what I want to connect into, my highest and best. So everything you're going to go through is going to be at its frequency of you. So you're going to either bring forth your lowest potential, your middle potential, or your highest potential. I always bring forward my highest potential. Even if it is negative, it's at my highest potential because I can see where it's at. Where it's at. And that's where we're going. That's why we're so sensitive, because we're opening up to all the newness of us. We're opening up to all the new abilities that are here for us. And it's you tuning in to that. So when something comes to you, and my guides are really bringing this forward, when something comes to you and you feel such a presence to it, allow that integration to run through you, and then allow it to become part of you. It feels good. Feel it like locking into my feet, locking it in, and we don't even got to figure out what that integration is. And then, whenever is shown to you as you're breathing in, I forgot to say that, but I was breathing. As you're breathing in, you can feel this locking in of your soulness, of your guidance, of you, and then you can work from there. So as you're tuning into the frequency here and now, breathe deep. I always do, through the nose, through the breath. This locking in of you. And then that's always where you want to work from. Because there's a purity to it. A complete purity to it. So let me see who's on. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Jim. Thanks for energy today. Thank you, Jim. Love being grounded. Grounded does not just, I'm going to bring this forward. Grounding is actually healing your body. When you ground, especially people that got joint pain, it's because you are not grounded. When you ground to Mother Gaia, she will take all your joint pain, your bone pain. She will pull all that from you. Because our natural source comes from Gaia. And so when you return to nature, it heals your body. Every time. Every time. So thank you, Jim, for bringing that forward. Alexandra, Susan, everybody who's watching, Chad, Lamora, Jackie, I love you all, Tammy, Brenda. Okay, Kathy. So if you guys don't have any questions, I want to bring forth this collective. We're going to connect. Thank you for the mint. Hey, Tracy, I love you. I love you all. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do some deep breathing. I speak light language. Airion, I feel, is going to come on. I just want you to breathe through this transmission, just to breathe into this transmission and allow whatever comes forward for your highest and best. And start the breath now. We are bringing forth this blood moon, the planets, the wolf moon, the eclipse, all that is here and now, all that is coming forward, all the collective that is coming forward now. I, Airion, have stepped forward as the beloved channel has stepped aside. We are going to communicate with those who are here and now, and also those who are going to watch this potentially later. For you are actually tuning into it now. What is being brought forward is accurate in the transformation of these eclipses, of these frequencies that are coming here and now. For your own transformation, for your own growth, for your own expansion, through each, we will call them as they call them here on Earth, but that is not accurate. The lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. These were transformational points in your period of time. They were transformational points in your existence. There is a knowing in the responders that are putting this information out there. You are connecting into this. You are feeling it. Allow your energy to just breathe through this transmission. You are allowing the planets to align in your energetic beingness. You're allowing the eclipse to happen within you. Aioine Thessalene kene Thessalene. O kene Thessalonamo akaiti. O kene Thessalene mo akai Thessalonamo. Allow yourself to keep breathing. We will bring forward that many we will call, and we do not get into the collective of your government. We will bring this forward, of your scientists. We do not bring this forward as they actually bring it forward. We are bringing it forward in its authenticity. If you have been watching the lunar and the solar eclipses over the last 2 years, haven't you been aware how they are coming in? Have you not? And you can look in your history to verify this information. You can see the lining of the sun and the moon did not accurately line up. Many beings, many scientists were trying to scramble how this could happen. When the sun is on one side rising and the moon is setting, but there is eclipse happening, this is not accurate. Before, how can the rays create a shadow on the moon when it is in full light in front of you? We are bringing this information forward, for many scientists know this. What is actually happening? And you are feeling this in your body frame. And the scientists have brought it forward that the dark side of the moon is never shown. This is not absolute. In these eclipses, the dark side of the moon is coming forward, as it is tonight. The night is going to reveal the dark side of the moon. It is revealing this to you, for it is the transformation that is taking place here. You are always thinking that the moon, you only see one side. This is not accurate, but they will not bring this forward for you. We are bringing this forward now, for you are ready. For how the scientists and your government has shown you it is only that way. We are showing you it is not. If you look into your past, how could the shadow be cast there? Look for the information for this. It is for your highest potential. We are showing you that the moon is literally turning itself to the dark side of itself, which is integrating the dark side of you. Not just here on the physical frame, but also into the universe. The galactic helps this to happen, for they are here and now, assisting all who are ready. They are clearing the way. So as bring forward of the social, as what scientists and government tell you, there is a lot of inaccurate. We are not bringing forward to collect into the negative of that. There is only a gift there. We are just showing you it is not absolute in what they are saying. We are showing you we are here. It is you connecting into that frequency. These beings of light, what you call your forwardness, your controllers, they are working from the light also. So if you are having a judgment about this is a judgment that it needs to heal within you. For they are participating exactly as they should, just as you are. But you are returning to the knowingness of you, and that is to recognize that things are not as they say. It never has been. Those timelines are not connecting to the timeline, and it is not even a timeline that you are connecting into. You are connecting into your potentialness realm, your highest realm. We do not layer that. We do not label that for your beingness. You are feeling this anchor into your beingness. Some would call this new Gaia. It is absolute. In new Gaia, you all run at a collective of superconsciousness. So everyone has their own potential knowing at a high vibration. You will not be linear. You will not run from timelines. You will not run from time. You will run from your own interbeingness. That is what you are creating, returning to your knowingness. Your physical is also having a collective experience. And we are showing you things are not as they are said. It is your focus where you take that. Recognize that. It is for your highest potential. Just allow it to be. And then try to figure it out can exhaust your energy. You're returning to the knowingness of you, and all of that is here for that. You are upgrading even as you are breathing through this transmission. You could feel it in your beingness. Even though you are hearing these words, you are hearing your ears ignite. You are hearing your ears and volume turn up. You're feeling the energetic beingness that you are. For you are tuning into that. We are going to bring forth a healing, and it is for your highest potential. And it is the healing of your name. The healing of your name carries all the information that you have carried forward in this physical life. So all you have to do is be an allowance. You are feeling this take place right now. Be an allowance and say your name. Breathe through this transmission as you are saying your name. O kene e te selene o te selene e. A kaita ni naiko. Sailene e kena a te selene mo. Selene mo e. O selene e. Soelene. Soelene e kena a e tene. Saene kene e tene. Solone mo a kainite. Soelene mo. Feel your energetic nothingness. Feel the freedom in nothingness. We are going to allow you to feel this nothingness until we come back, which is why we brought forward 2 parts for today. In the nothingness, be observant of this as you go through the next couple hours of your existence. It is very potential for you to feel into this often. It will take you to the next expansion of you. We are with you very powerfully, all of you that are tuning in right now, and those who will be tuning in. Feel into this nothingness of you. be the observer of this. And we will reconnect this afternoon. I do. Okay. Wow. 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 I got chills. My vibration is like huge, and I got chills all the way in my bones. Thank you, Airion. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, Mother Mary. Thank you, all my guides. Thank you, everyone who's connecting in. And thank you. Because even as you are connecting in, you are adding to the collective. You are adding into the consciousness here. You are changing you. You are changing the consciousness. We are doing this. We are doing this. We are doing this. Oh my God, Catherine, I love you. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. I love you. So 4 o'clock is the time that is coming up for me to go live again here today. We're going to allow Airion to come forward, finish this. So really, they're showing me right now, observe your life for the next couple hours. Call in to Airion. Airion is with everyone who is tuning in. Plus the blood moon, the eclipse, you are going through a great transformation of you. So really tune into this. Feel into the nowness of this. Do this many times as you're walking through your day today. And then we'll connect again at 4 o'clock and go from there. Let me see if there's any questions. Hey, Brenda, I love you. Jackie, I love you all. Oh, I am melting like a candle. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm melting like a candle. I love that, Laura. I feel that too. Wow, that was it is powerful. I just feel it. Hello, Janice. I love you all, Brenda, Natalie. Hi, Laura, Yoda. I love it. So, Tracy, all of you, Jim, Susan, Alexander, I love you all that are here right now. Man, I send the light. You can feel the heart connection. Be very in observer mode today. And I will connect again at 4 o'clock live for the second part of this. And so I send love to all of you. Integrate this energy that's here and now. Integrate what happened here in your own light. So allow this to happen.